The CS market has been surprisingly boring for what seems like the first time in ages recently. No real movement in price action in a lot of skins, at least not really enough to talk about. Just looking through price empire charts, a lot of skins seem to be doing their own thing. Not to say, the market's pretty much flat, if not slightly down, but with fairly liquid play skins, there's not even really enough to say there's a dip that you can panic buy. Things are just slowly simmering out as there's no new content in the game. There's not a lot of people playing, so why would there be a lot of people buying skins? It's a very dry period. But the good news is these are typically very good for buying in general. Now, I say typically because the market has changed a lot recently. There's been some big exceptions that we haven't seen normally. For example, the Paris capsules have looked incredibly rough. There was very little room to actually profit from them if you bought at that 25-cent discount, obviously, but there's very little demand in them, as oversupply seems to be a massive issue, as it always is with sticker capsules, and with normal cases, they've taken the largest hit in the market recently. Obviously, with the cases that are active drops, we've seen like 50% fall offs in the past month, but that is still just a lot. Obviously, you don't want to be investing in active drops typically, unless you think they're getting removed from the active drop pool, but we don't know when a new case is coming at this point. We don't know when a new operation is coming, so we've got no hints of it. Everything is absolutely crashing. And tie that in with the fact that case opening numbers are the lowest they've been in the past 12 months. We have CS2. It's an entirely new game. You would think that people should still be unboxing a ton of cases, but hype has died down so much. And it's not, I don't even think it's going to come back with a major. We need new content. There's no reason to play the game. It's buggy. You're dying behind walls. There's cheaters. It's just a mess, and it doesn't look like we're getting anywhere closer to like having a good game. And obviously, that's going to be really bad for the market. But if you have a bunch of junk in your inventory, SkinsMonkey is a great place to get rid of it. Not only do you get a free $5 bonus on your first trade when you sign up with that link in the description, you can also get a 35% deposit bonus while depositing with cash, crypto, or any of the other methods. And even if you don't want to trade, they have free daily giveaways to enter as well. Thanks to SkinsMonkey for sponsoring. Once again, link in the description. So with everything in the slump, what have I been doing? Well, just the normal stacking play skins, and I've been getting some gloves as well recently. All of these items have had similar trends where they've all had a massive push up with the initial CS2 hype. Everything slowly died back down to these pre-CS2 hype levels, as I always call them. When CSGO was coming to its end and the initial CS2 news started picking up, we were at these same levels. So these are the lowest levels I think we're going to hit. Obviously, we're in a huge dry period. Things have gone mostly sideways, slightly down, but they're hovering around these levels. So as I've said in past videos, I think these are completely fine to buy at. When the player count picks up and all that, when we get a new update, whatever it may be, even if we get new skins, I think that's going to carry over into the general market of just play skin knives, gloves, etc. All the hype is going to carry over. There's going to be hundreds of thousands of new average players, and I would like to say the same for cases as well, that the hype is going to continue into that market, but I'm not buying any more cases right now at all, as a lot of them are just getting absolutely crushed. It doesn't seem like that's going to slow down anytime soon at all, but when they find the bottom, maybe. But if we get an operation case, once again, I don't think there's going to be a real rush into buying these old cases. There's going to be millions upon millions of the operation case being unboxed, assuming we just get it like we did with Riptide, where you could just buy it in the shop. The general hype is going to be on that and all the new stuff, but I think that's eventually going to leak into all the old stuff. It's not going to be a quick process, and I think it'll happen in skins with all the new players before it happens with cases, but we'll see. Obviously, we don't even know when that's going to come, so now's a good time for accumulating and just waiting. Honestly, I think we will get another cycle in the future where everything runs up to really high prices again, as case opening numbers specifically increase in the future. But once again, there's just no sign of that. We're in a real dry period. Obviously, I haven't sold any cases, as why would I sell at these levels when like any content update or maybe even the major could help out, bring attention back to the game, which obviously is going to help with case unboxing numbers and all that. Wouldn't make sense to sell right now, but I'm in no rush to sell in general. I'd say it's not worth moving your money around right now either, from cases to skins or vice versa, selling one for the other, because you'd be selling cases at too low of a price, and I don't think we're going to see any crazy spike ups in skins anytime soon. Once again, there just isn't really demand. As I hate to say it, we are literally just sitting around waiting for a new update to happen before prices are going to pick up again. That has to happen for prices to pick up. You guys saw it with CS2, massive player count increase, more people coming to the game, more skins being bought, more cases being opened, as you couldn't go on TikTok without seeing like a massive case unboxing or something crazy. It was really mainstream. Will that happen again when we get an operation? Probably at least some of it. We don't know if we'll get the full CS2 hype, but it'll definitely help out. So now I would say just stack skins, stack stuff you're confident in that has done well in the past. You could check all these charts. A lot of just your average play skins, there's going to be more players buying them because people want nice play skins. Doesn't have to be M4 Howls and D-Lures and crazy stuff like that. All of the average stuff does incredibly well when more people come to the game, and if you check my inventory, that's why I just have a bunch of knives that are just a couple $100 up to maybe like $1,000. I don't have that many knives worth around $1,000. They're all just a couple $100. I'm very confident in them. They've performed great. I'm still holding on to them. I've got no reason to sell them because, once again, this should be the lowest we get with CS2 until we get a big update. But yeah, as always, thanks to SkinsMonkey for sponsoring this video. Get your free $5 with that link at the top of the description. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.